What's up, guys? I'm Chris from Honest Outlaw, and today we have something pretty sweet. I don't know if you guys are all gonna like this, but I'm gonna like this. I have been a fan of this gun for some time. I've had a couple of rounds through them, but have never owned one myself. This guy right here is the all-new Sig MPX PCC. Now this is the newest version of it. I got this guy the other day, and it has a couple of generational changes that Sig won't tell you that they've done, but they have. This PCC is a short stroke gas piston system as opposed to the roller delayed system of the MP5 or the blowback system or the assisted blowback system of the CMMG. So it has one of the lightest recoil impulses of any of the PCCs, arguably the lightest. This one here in particular, the PCC or the pistol caliber carbine version of it is meant for competition. It's meant for USPSA in PCC division or meant for other competitions that are comparable to that. It's basically designed for kind of up close and fast within 100 yards pistol engagements, but with a rifle. I like that because it allows you to practice under a setting which has stress and learning curves and all kinds of lovely stuff with your rifle. And if you're going to use a rifle for home defense, it would actually be nice to learn a lot of these skills. I actually shot a USPSA match the other day where somebody was using one of these. This is the most common PCC that I've seen in pistol caliber carbine competitions because of its reliability, durability, and recoil impulse and overall accuracy, which we'll get into here in a minute. Lena Mekalek uses this, and she's well known as being one of, if not the best lady shooter out there right now. Maybe the best shooter, hard to tell. And obviously she's sponsored by Sig, but I think she's sponsored by Sig because that's the way she wanted to go with it. This has a new rail. It has the M-LOK rail on it with no Picatinny up here unless you desire to put some up there. It has a lighter profile 16-inch barrel that is very easy to change. The rail is very easy to change as well. That's one of the nice things about the MPX is the unbelievable modularity and how easy it is to take off parts and put on parts as you want. We have a 3-chamber brake up here. I'm not sure how much good that's going to do with the 9mm. However, the faster velocity you're pushing the 9mm, you want to run some plus P through this, it will help out, I bet. We have a flared magazine well right here, and then we have the venerable MPX 30-round magazines, which are extremely good. They are, I think they're contracted out by Lancer. They have the smoke so you can see how many rounds you have left. They are polymer, but they do have the metal feed lips that are reinforced. One of the best magazines ever, but you're gonna pay for it. They're around $70 a piece. Full A&B controls, either side, bolt release, magazine release, and safety. So for you lefty guys out there, this is really the ticket, in my opinion, as far as PCCs. We have Sig's grip on there, which actually doesn't feel that bad. Very reminiscent of the Magpul grips and stuff like that. The stock not only collapses, but it does fold as well. You just pop it up and throw it over. We have a AMB charging handle here, which is very nice. We have a full ejection port with a dust cover, which is very nice as well. And then we're running a Riton Optics red dot on there because it is still in testing. 2,000 rounds through this optic now, and it's still kicking. And today, we're gonna beat the crap out of it some more. The MPX, again, because of its short stroke gas piston system, is very, very light recoiling for the 9mm. Traditionally, they're blowback operated, and because of that, even the small 9mm can be a lot more recoil than most people expect. If you were to shoot a standard Colt 9mm subgun or something like that, you'll find that it has more recoil than a 5.56, whereas this does not. We had the Copperhead on the channel, I think for First Shots, and Nick brought one down. And then we had the MPX Gen 2, which I felt had some issues that I know this one fixed. And we have a 1,000-round review of that, but we haven't edited it yet. It must have been like 5 months that video's been done. Sorry
it's been a while.
Sorry about that, MPX lovers. But you're going to get a little MPX love today. And this is the one I've always wanted. I wanted the 16-inch barrel, full velocity, lower recoil, legal everywhere, and obviously you can compete with it. And you don't have to have an SBR stamp to put a stock on it, which I like a lot. And on top of that, it does come with the flat-face Timney trigger, which is bomb as hell, I have to admit. I've been dry firing with it, and that's a really impressive trigger. I'm a big fan of Timney triggers, I'll be honest, and this is another exceptional trigger. I have a Lancer rail inside the house that I'm gonna put on this eventually that is full carbon fiber, and it is silicone carbide, so it looks like trash compared to this one. However, it is a little bit thicker. I like that girth, you know? and it does have silicone carbide on it, which will increase my grip. So I'll probably do that for competition, but I'll leave this one on for the full review just to see how it runs. And maybe I'll keep this one, who knows. But yeah, let's go down to the range, we'll shoot it. But before we do that, I want to mention my Patreon supporters. Because of you guys, I can afford this gun. I got this for a hair south of $2,000, and I bought it with the Patreon money. So if you guys want to help the channel, all you got to do is go down to the link in the description and sign up. It's because of you guys that everybody gets to see these reviews, so I appreciate you. Also, I want to mention a local shelter in Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. It's the youth shelter that I always try to support. They just sent us a letter telling us how awesome you guys are and how much you guys donate, and god damn, I really appreciate it. It's a cause that's near and dear to my heart, and you guys make it happen, and you know, I just can't thank you enough. Let's go down to the range now, fire them off. All right, before we sight it in, I want to just try, I noticed I could hit at 75, so I wanted to do a little 50-yard bill drill here. It's pretty close. This thing kicks so much ass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I am still pack muled up. I got all the stuff on me, and you're just over here letting them rip and go.
This is the most excited I've been about a carbine in a really, really long time. I've wanted this for so long.
Yeah, you've been waiting for it.
Forever. Well, we got a lake between us and that target.
Forever. Uh-oh. I got boots on.
Take a look at our group real quick.
Through the lake. Through the moat.
That bottom target right there, you see all the holes are touching.
Oh boy.
Let's go back to 25. I'll shoot that same target real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll just see, and maybe we'll just Kentucky windage it today because I'm so close.
Okay. That is a big magazine to be out of already.
It goes real fast.
Using the old bullet?
Yeah, it's the only tools I bring. That's why it's such a pain in the ass when people have special tools for red dot adjustments, because if you can just use a standard round, why the hell would you not include that?
Use just the tip of the bullet?
Just the tip. It's kind of weird, the bolt release is kind of weird on it. It's like sunk in so much it's kind of hard to hit.
Hmm.
Take a look at that group I put down in 25 yards on that Wilson Combat target. It's pretty good. They're all touching, of course. We'll do one more 25-yard headshot, and then we'll check that out. Pretty fast group, but you can see they're all touching again. There's just no recoil on this. I mean, watch this shit.
Okay.
All right, so we got some 124 grain. We have some 124 grain Phoenix ammunition remanufactured, and that stuff usually doesn't work, so we'll see. What we're gonna do is we'll do a little close home defense style target transitions, partly because I want to see what it does up close, partly because we got half a mag, and partly because we got a little water, so it might spray a little bit and look kind of cool. I'm still having a hard time getting used to this minimalist stock. I definitely don't like this, but hey, other stocks exist. Pretty fast.
It's like the Bellagio.
Beat that, Taryn. Yards even.
All right, sir shoots a lot.
That's way too easy. Let's move it back.
Okay.
Woo, we got our water puddle where we normally stand, so watch out for that. Do a little 100-yard build drill. Say when.
Go. Is that even too easy?
Sadly, it's the furthest we have right now. You see me whipping those dueling trees?
Mm-mm.
The small plates from here.
I think you found your new fave.
You know, had some disappointments over the years, but this does not appear to be one of them. I gotta tell you, sometimes the price is worth it. You just press the bolt release on either side.
Okay.
There you go. It has one on each side.
All right, let's see, safety. It's on, okay, we're good.
There it is, we're at 75. Yeah, water pop up, which is super cool. Keep shooting those off to the left so you can see the water come up. What'd you think?
Super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
You're on, sexy.
All right, so my first impressions of the MPX PCC are shockingly positive. This is an example of when high expectations meet high performance, and that very rarely happens. A lot of times with guns like this, I'll pawn after them for years, and when I get them, they'll suck. This didn't suck. This had the lowest recoil of any PCC I've ever shot. I know a lot of times we argue between this or the MP5. It's this. I had a full-size PTR with an 8-inch barrel. This full 16-inch barrel on this MPX has so little recoil, you won't even believe it when you shoot it. The trigger is shockingly fast, and that is one of the real big disadvantages to the MP5 series is the trigger. The MP5 was designed to be a submachine gun, not to be a PCC. So it doesn't have a short, quick reset trigger because it's not expecting you to come on and off the trigger all the time, whereas this certainly is. This is the fastest 9mm carbine setup I've ever tried. The only thing that even remotely rivals it is the JMR-15 by JP. And that could be just as fast, but it does have more recoil than this because it is a blowback design. The JMR, what is it? JM5 or JP5, the JP5 that's coming out could certainly rival this. That is the roller delayed version of the JP that isn't out yet somehow, but was supposed to be out in July. But I'll have one of those at some point. Manning Son's gonna hook me up, thanks for that. But whenever that's out, you'll get a comparison with this. But as of right now, on the market, out of all the PCCs I've ever tried, hot damn, this is my favorite.
That guy don't give a fuck. He didn't even wave.
No, he didn't. He's got a nice truck though. Couple complaints. Number one, I did not like the stock. I really didn't. It's too small. It's one of these new minimalist stocks for you tiny little people, and I'm a big old guy. It's obviously one of the Magpul collapsing stocks that are meant for subguns. And this is a subgun, but it's technically a full rifle, so I would expect a full rifle stock. So I'll probably put something like a Mission First Tactical on here, or something with a QD mount, because it doesn't have a QD mount in the rear, and I don't like that, because even in competition occasionally, depending on what competition is, I need a sling. And I like to be able to sling them on and sling them off, or sling them on, sling them off, QD them on and QD them off at will. And I like to have my rifle come equipped with that equipment. I know that you can put QD mount in the M-LOK rail, and I can change the stock and put a different, because I like to QD mine back here. It does actually have one up under here, but I don't find that's very ergonomic either, because it gets in the way with the stock folding mechanism. On top of that, it comes out kind of weird and it hangs kind of weird. I don't like that, but that's an easy fix. And the other thing I didn't really like about the gun was nothing, because it's fucking awesome. The recoil and pulse is awesome. The accuracy was awesome. The reliability was awesome. We shot almost 200 rounds today. We shot way more than we normally do. I was like 120 deep before I even realized what was going on, and then you shot a mag or two as well. So no problems. All the ammunition we shot today was remanufactured. We shot 147 grain and 124 grain. We shot Freedom Munitions and Phoenix. Both of those can be skeptical, but both of those I do like to use for my training ammunition, so I wanted to make sure it ran, because I think this is going to be my new AR training gun. I'm going to set this up with the same stock, same grip as I have on my regular AR, and then I'm going to just use this for CQB training, and then I'll use it for pistol caliber carbine matches. The reason why I like that is because I've never ran a pistol caliber carbine match in an indoor setting like I saw the other day, and them moving between barrels and having to operate the gun in a bunch of interesting CQB ways actually sounds like a lot of fun as far as training goes to me. And in a lot of indoor ranges you can only shoot 9mm, so this fills a lot of niches for me. On top of that, I'd like to see how well it suppresses, because we could also use it as a flashlight testing gun at nighttime as well. So a lot of promise for this gun, a lot of high expectations, but it delivered so far. We're going to shoot 800 more rounds through it and see if it holds up, and if it does, hopefully you'll get a favorable 1,000-round review sometime in the near future. What do you think? Tell them what you think.
I thought it was a lot of fun to shoot, and I didn't practice with it before I shot, and it was instant hits all day long at 75 yards. Felt really good. It didn't heat up or anything, which I really like, because obviously you have nothing to hold on to but the handguard.
Yeah, you know why it didn't heat up?
Because it's a 9mm.
Because it doesn't have any gas system.
Oh, okay. Well,
so there's no gas tube or gas block up here.
Okay, well,
so
that makes
the barrel
sense.
will heat up eventually, but it is also, even though we're kind of lightly dressed, we're Iowans. It's actually only like, what, 40 degrees out here.
Yep. It was a lot of fun.
I didn't notice the heat dissipation. That's why I love your opinion, because yeah, I didn't feel any of that at all either.
Oh. I like to bring new insights to the reviewing table.
Right, little better looks as well.
I don't know about that.
What do you think of the optic?
I thought it was good. Easy to acquire. Super easy.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, this included QD mount on this little Riton optics, been my favorite new little budget optic so far. These are it's a veteran-owned company as well, so I like to I might err toward these instead of the Holosuns from now on. They seem to be just the same quality, and hey, what are you gonna do? If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please support your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later. What's up, guys? So yeah, I'm somebody.